had a really nice breakfast with some Australians and Canadians who were asking how dumb Americans are for voting for Donald Trump. Which, like, yeah, I can't agree more. But, like, that is the outlook of anyone that's outside of America, is how stupid are Americans, in case you were wondering.
You're from Portland. You look like you're from Portland. You got the full man bun really stuck in 2012 there.
He does my hair. He chooses what the hairstyle is.
Yeah, that was me.
Really stuck in 2012 there.
Thank you.
And we're starting a burger place with like metal chairs and stuff soon.
Where he signed about like there only being two genders, people with passports that have
a different gender marker on
This
it.
made you get married quicker?
No, the getting married quicker part was because on November 5th, when Trump was
nominated for the to be president, we had to move up our time
Project
tables.
2025, and it's not good if they go through with that for us. So
it makes living in America very difficult.
Is this going to be a very political conversation?
Very much
little
I'm
bit,
going
yeah.
to mind. Okay, I'm not going to give my opinion on anything. I'm just going to ask questions.
That's fine.
Because I want everyone and anyone from any walks of life, whether you are right or left, I don't care. Get your finances taken care of. Get your together. I don't give a. So I just ask questions. So you got spooked by the election. So
Yeah, we had
to get
plans
married?
to leave for Germany in 2026.
Germany.
Yeah.
You know, they just elected their first right-wing government in the last like couple decades.
One of the right-wing parties is
Also, like, the most
part of their government,
right
but
of the Western European countries, isn't it?
We were watching the elections because of that.
Besides Italy.
there's a lot going on
The
in
rest
Europe.
of the parties in the
Where Americans are buying property in Italy post-Trump re-election.
And this isn't hype, it's data.
According to Idealista, Italy #1 property search platform, there has been a 32% surge in American interest in Italian real estate since Trump election.
Statistics couldn't care less about your patriotism or that bumper sticker. 32% of people are those who want to leave the country. So these people were earning, developing, but they realize they can't live in this country anymore, meaning America, and they want something else. They want something better. And if they realize that for the money they could afford in America, a rundown one-bedroom apartment, they can just buy a nice villa in Italy and live very well and keep growing.
November 2024.
And here are the top 5 places that Americans are buying right now.
#1, Rome, historic and cultural capital.
Number 2, Milan, business, fashion, and high return city living.
#3, Tuscany, iconic countryside with villa potential.
Number 4, Amalfi Coast, luxury homes and rental income.
#5, Sicily, coastal charm with a match value.
Americans are not just escaping, they're investing in lifestyle stability and future proofing.
Comment below, which one would you invest in?
Answering your questions about leaving the States and moving to Germany after the election. I told you Germany made it easier for skilled workers from around the world to come and work here. And some of you ask, what exactly are skilled workers? Basically, as a skilled worker, you either have to have a university degree or professional training and work experience recognized by Germany. How do you apply for a skilled workers visa? If you don't have a job offer yet, the opportunity card might be your best bet because it's a job seekers visa. You can apply for it through the German embassy that's responsible for your region. To find out if you are eligible, you can do the self-check on this government website. Some of you guys said you want to leave the United States but keep your job. So can you work remotely in Germany for an American company? It's complicated because Germany doesn't actually have a digital nomad visa, so you still need a permit. And for that, you need a work contract that complies with German labor law. Your company has to pay for half of your social insurances and give you these benefits. Your best bet might be a freelance visa. Do you accept nurses? Yes, Germany is desperately looking for nurses and medical personnel. There are actually this many open jobs for nurses.
Many countries are in need of good specialists who really know their stuff. And it's actually a pretty good option to consider. While the guys in red hats are coming up with their own policies and just messing with people, you can find a truly great alternative where they'll pay you very well, give you plenty of good time off, provide high-quality healthcare benefits, and not just some cheap pizza parties. Well, you know what I'm talking about. So I'd suggest you think about it. You can sit down at home today, grab your degree, and see what kind of great job openings are available in other countries.
Can you move here to get a university degree? Absolutely. And no student loans, because most universities, public universities, are free here. And yes, guys, since my last video, Germany has experienced some political drama. The coalition government collapsed, and we will most likely have elections early next year. Please check out my videos on that topic to know more.
I just did a video about how a Trump administration is going to affect, or likely going to affect, immigration law moving forward. However, if you are interested in leaving the United States, I want to announce that I will be partnering with an attorney in Spain who will be providing services with our firm to United States citizens who wish to either get a digital nomad visa, a golden visa, a retirement visa, or an investor's visa in Spain. Now, Spain is part of the European Union, and once you become a citizen of Spain, you can live and work anywhere in the EU. So, pin this video, save this video, share it. I will be announcing more about that in the coming weeks and starting to take consultations shortly thereafter.
If you're thinking about leaving Trump's America for Europe, I did just that by moving to Portugal, and here are my tips. Really think about your timeline. How long is it going to take for you to gather everything you need in order to make that move? For me, initially, I thought, hey, I can do this in 3 months. When I really got into it, started researching, it took me 2 years.
This is the harshest reality check. You need to get ready for all of this. While the guys in red hats think people will just complain for a while and everything will be fine, you need to take decisive action. You need to get all your documents together, set a clear timeline for how long all of this will take, and follow through with your plans. Otherwise, you'll just stay slaves, and you don't want to be that way. You need to keep growing.
Mindful of the language you're using and how you're describing the cost of living. For Americans coming with American salaries, you know, how we describe things can really be off-putting for some people. Find someone who's already migrated, or find someone who has the skill set to guide you through it. Moving here is not a magic pill. It's not a cure-all. Racism, poverty, inequality still exist. It may look different, but it's still here.
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now.
Well, I mean, it's happening. It's happening. People are seriously living. This is not a joke, Trumpety Trump.
Everybody trying to come to America. I'm trying to leave America. Peace, Sabunani, Unjani, South Africa. I'm coming back. I got my visa. I'm coming back. Got my bank account straight. Hey, I'm about to learn the Zulu language. I'm gonna learn the Xhosa language. I'm doing it all. They wouldn't let me bring my little fur baby. It costs $3,000 to bring my what y'all be calling her, Bobby? Y'all be calling her Bobby, but I'm coming back. Get this work. Come out there and film something. Let's go, baby. Unjani, everybody. Sabunani. Awe.
Last day in this house here. We are moving out today, January 31st. Finally, I can reveal my address. I don't care if anybody creepy people find it. Fitted RV in there, 2-car garage, 3 bedrooms, new year, new house coming in Europe. So I was paying $2,700 for this, and the next video I'm gonna show a comparison to what I'm getting in Europe for $1,500.
I ain't even gonna lie, with these flight delays, my flight was delayed 5 hours for me to leave to go to Thailand. But I ain't even pissed, because I'm like, this is my last day in fucking America anyway. I'm literally leaving America and moving to Thailand. So I'm just happy. Fuck it. I ain't even worried.
It's that simple. Just change the rules of the game. Swap the city where you're paying high rent and living within concrete walls. Just trade it for a place where the sun shines and the cost of living is 3 times lower, and you'll automatically be 3 times wealthier, and your life will be so much easier.
Long as when I get to my next destination, I can just give me a hotel room for the night. Well, the morning, basically, it'll be the morning. But after that, bitch, I'm going straight to Bangkok. So I don't give a fuck. Goodbye, America. I ain't got to deal with this shit no more.
Thinking of leaving the United States, Americans are now choosing Europe, and here's why and how. An increasing number of Americans are relocating to Europe, driven by factors such as a rising cost of living, political uncertainties, and the desire for a better work-life balance, universal healthcare, and closer access to travel within the European Union. While residency and citizenship paths differ by country, the trend reflects a broader mindset change. Americans are now no longer just vacationing abroad, they're seeking permanent bases. Tax planning, language adaptation, healthcare access, and lifestyle alignment are higher on the checklist. Follow for more immigration news. See you tomorrow.
Actress and former daytime talk show host Rosie O'Donnell took to TikTok to share that in response to Donald Trump winning the election, she has moved to Ireland.
Well, hey everybody, it's me, Rosie O'Donnell, and I'm here in Ireland. And it's beautiful and warm.
Ireland just got its most high-profile import since Guinness. Only this one is a little more bitter.
And I'm trying to find a home here.
You know, a country is fundamentally broken when people with good money and security are planning to cross oceans just to find a different place in life. And now the guys in red hats are gonna mock people like that. But you know, this person is just looking for a place where life is simply a bit warmer for them. And while you're still sitting there wondering what to do, others are buying property in Ireland and even considering whether they should change their passport.
In this beautiful country. And when, it is safe for all citizens to have equal rights there in America, that's when we will consider coming back.
Reports indicate that Rosie chose Ireland specifically because their healthcare system covers treatment for Trump derangement syndrome.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
As it is. Now, it does seem that both Swift and Kelsey have planned to go through and leave the country as they said they would. But the question now is, when will it happen? Because Trump won't actually become president until January, right when the NFL playoffs are occurring. The only question that remains is, will Kelsey leave now and immediately end his season and career with the Chiefs, or will he wait until after one more chance at a Super Bowl?
Why do all Europeans feel like America is perfect? If America was perfect, we wouldn't all be running over here. Trust me. Y'all are not going to like this, but the American dream is a scam. The real dream is not in the U.S. It is across the ocean in Europe. Please do not believe everything you hear or see on TV because it is not reality. And for most Americans in the U.S., you work over 40 hours just to afford overpriced groceries, healthcare, daycare, and let me not get into the student loan debt that most Americans are in. But in Europe, you work to live. Vacations are expected, rest is respected, and let's remember, life actually feels like life, not like survival. The culture here in Europe prioritizes balance. The healthcare is accessible. Education doesn't bankrupt you.
This woman is telling the biggest lie that we've been fed since we were in school. We go to work all week, grinding for a full 40 hours just to earn a decent paycheck, only to buy ridiculously overpriced groceries and end up with some terrible health insurance. At the very same time, while the guys in the red hat crowd are sitting comfortably in their chairs clinging to their health insurance, people in other countries are enjoying generous amounts of paid time off and high-quality, comprehensive healthcare services where they don't have to worry about a single thing. They just go to the doctor and pick up their necessary prescriptions without any hassle. That's what's really good. And you shouldn't be afraid to change things in your life. Change right now, and you'll get much more than you even deserve.
And most importantly, people actually enjoy their lives. Do you know how many times people have said in America they feel like they are just simply surviving or just living to pay bills? That is actually a slogan in America. Actually, most people feel burnt out before the age of 30. So if you ask me where the true quality of life goes, I think Europe is actually winning. The American dream is built on hustle, hard work, and hope. But oftentimes, many Americans only experience burnout, a lot of student debt, and no quality time with your family. And yes, I have heard what people have been saying about Trump all over Germany. The frustration is real. U.S. decisions ripple all across the world. And while I might not have much to say or comment on that situation, I do believe that some things are better left unsaid. But in closing, I feel that the European dream may not be perfect to a lot of Europeans, but the European dream actually feels more human. It values time, health, and connection. And no shade, I feel like America can take a couple pages out of the European book. So coming from an American to a European, I love living in Europe. I don't think anything that the U.S. does is better. Right now, I feel like we are reforming what and who the United States is. So it is a trying time for a lot of us. But I enjoy being here where it's a breath of fresh air. This American loves Germany.
You know, you have to learn to put your mental health, your psychological state, and most importantly, yourself first. Because the system doesn't want that at all. The system wants you to always be exhausted, depressed, to fight with your neighbors, so that, in short, everything's just bad for you. And while the guys in red caps are over there handling their business, you need to focus on yourself and not pay any attention to them at all.